Hi!
Hello guys, we haven't seen you for ages.
Did you miss us? Because we missed.
We, Ira and Anya, are with you again and can tell you some more interesting stuff about English.
Can tell you? What is this? Is it a modal verb?
Yes, it is. And you know, dear friends, modals are different from other verbs. First, they don't use s for the third person singular. For example, he can speak English. Second, they are followed directly by the infinitive of another verb, without to. He should go home.
Third, they make questions by inversion. For example, she can go becomes can she go? And fourth, we use only not to make modal verbs negative. For example, I cannot swim.
Here is a list of modal verbs in English. Can, could, may, might, will, would, must, shall, should and ought to. And today we will start with can, could, may, might and ought to.
Can is one of the most commonly used modal verbs in English. It can be used to express ability or opportunity, to request or offer permission, and to show possibility or impossibility. For example, I can ride a horse. We can stay with my brother when we are in Paris. She cannot stay out after 10 p.m. Can you hand me the stapler? Any child can grow up to be president.
Could is used to express possibility or past ability, as well as to make suggestions and requests. Could is also commonly used in conditional sentences as the conditional form of can. For example, extreme rain could cause the river to flood the city. Nancy could ski like a pro by the age of 11. You could see a movie or go out to dinner. Could I use your computer to email my boss? We could go on a trip if you didn't have to work this weekend.
May is most commonly used to express possibility. It can also be used to give or request some permission, but this usage is becoming less common. For example, Cherry may be at home or perhaps at work. Johnny, you may leave the table when you have finished your dinner. May I use your bathroom?
Might is most commonly used to express possibility. It is also often used in conditional sentences. English speakers can also use might to make suggestions or requests, although this is less common in American English. For example, your purse might be in the living room. If I didn't have to work, I might go with you. You might visit the botanical gardens during your visit. Might I borrow your pen?
Ought to is used to advise or make recommendations. Ought to also expresses assumption or expectation as well as strong probability, often with the idea that something is deserved. For example, you ought to stop smoking. Jim ought to get the promotion. The stock ought to increase in value.
Ought not without to is used to advise against doing something. Remember that ought to loses the to part in the negative. Instead of ought not to, we say ought not. Ought not is more commonly used in British English. Americans prefer should not. For example, Mark ought not drink so much. And now enjoy this task to understand the rules better.
And this is it for today, guys.
Watch our next episode where we are going to learn other types of modals.
Goodbye.
Bye.